Okay, welcome back. So, we were just talking to these dudes. So, let's see. Okay. So, we talked to them and they basically said, hey, if you want to be a pirate, you have to become a thief, you have to prove your sword mastery, and you have to be a treasure hunter, and you have to drink grog. So that's a lot of things we have to do. Now, because I know I'm going to need it later, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to open this door. And the chef's not going to let me in. He does not like me. He doesn't want me coming in. So, I'm going to wait here. Oh, there he goes. And just like a boss, I'm going to go in there. And I'm going to take this hunk of meat. Oops. Come on, pick it up. I'm going to pick up this pot. And I'm going to open this. And I'm going to step on this plank. Pick up that fish like a boss, and I'll need that grog later. Look, there's a Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay, so I've got some stuff. Yeah, that stuff you usually have to figure out, but I remembered it all. Lucky me, haha. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I'm gonna need all this stuff for later, but anyway, let's see what's happening here. Deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck. His ship lies anchored in a river of lava. Ooh. So basically the guy on the left is LeChuck, and he's an evil ghost, and the guy on the right is his, like, okay, I was gonna try not to swear or say rude words because I thought that would be smart, but I changed my mind. I'm not gonna swear all the time, but I need to say this. The guy on the right is a freaking pussy. Okay? He basically is the whipping boy of the ship. And LeChuck's always like, do this. And then he's like, okay, yes sir, you're so lucky, you're the best. And he's like, I better be. And he's basically scared of LeChuck, but I don't really blame him, so I'm not going to be like, how could he be scared of LeChuck? LeChuck is nothing, I could take him on. LeChuck's pretty scary, but he's a freaking ghost too. It's not like he can die. I think he should stand up for himself. But anyway, young, inexperienced, that's me. I wonder where they get this information. Like, they are in hell on a ghost ship. And this is old. There's no cell phones. There was no telephones. You know, this is like pirate times. How do they get this information so damn fast? That all I want to do is become a pirate and suddenly everyone knows about it? Whatever. So anyway, so now I'm going to go up this hill and show you some more of the town. So there's this interesting little area here. This guy in the corner here, I'm going to talk to him later, but he's sketchy. And then there's these guys over here who are circus pirate dudes, men of low moral fiber. And they don't like it when you put your cursor over the rat. And if you do it too many times, the rat will run away, and I don't want to make it run away because it's mean. I'm going to talk to them, because I can get something out of them. Our maps are top quality, not like that birdcage liners you get from that clown across the street. Ha 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 ha. The guy in the middle is really dumb. people bonk him on the head, and then he stops laughing. And then he starts laughing again later. So they got these minutes from the PTA meeting, and no one wants them. So you can offer to take one if he gives you 2 pieces of 8. I don't know if it ever matters if you do that or not, but hey, it's 2 pieces of 8. So I'm just gonna, that's all I'm gonna do with them right now. So now I have PTA minutes and 2 pieces of 8. Let's look at these. So now, a little more storyline. Before I do this, see these little doors here? You can't go in all of them, but like, if I open this one and go in there, I'll pop out somewhere else. See? I don't even remember if it's like a certain pattern. I don't think it even matters. But anyway, I'm going to go in this one. Ooh, what is this voodoo stuff? Who is this lady with huge tatas that shake around like a beast? I'm a mighty pirate. I love this game. These are one of the games that made older games just classics. Like, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe it. The humor is great. The storyline is hysterical. You know, the graphics aren't amazing, but they're not really that awful for the time period either. I mean, they managed to give you like effects and moods and rooms. And just interesting stuff like that. There's some puzzles. There's just a whole bunch of great stuff about this game. Tell me everything that's gonna happen to me, because then I can ruin the storyline. But not really. I see you taking a voyage, captaining a ship. I see a monkey in your future. Which makes sense, because it's called Monkey Island. There's many parts to his parting journey. One thing that I remember about Guybrush is that he is like deathly afraid of porcelain. And I remember I was always like, I need to figure out why he's afraid of porcelain. And I never found out why. And I never played the last games, like the most recent ones that came out in parts, just because I've been trying to save money. But I wonder if they cover that in those things. Probably not. Anyway, and before I leave, I'm going to grab something I need. Pick up this chicken. I'll need him later too. And if you look at it, I'm not going to bother, but the description is it's a chicken with a pulley, like a pulley. I'll just look at it. Never mind. A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. Okay. So now I've got that. I've talked to that lady. So I'm going to go down here, and you'll see more of this area. I'm not going to go in everywhere right away, but okay. So this is like a main town area. So this is like a little general shop, and you'll go there a few times for different things. There's a guy who's trying to get me to walk into a dark alley at night. There is a church, very important place. And then if we walk down this way, here's a jail. And then if you go in this archway, I'm not going to go all the way down yet because there's no point. But then this is the governor's mansion down here. And you can even see the little dogs here. And if you remember from the dialogue before when I was talking to the 3 pirates, I have to go to the governor's mansion to prove that I'm a thief. But anyway, so I'm going to walk down this dark alley where I'm hearing, psst, come here, it's totally safe, psst. Bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. Ha ha ha. That's a nice Guybrush Threepwood you have there. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. I wonder who came up with the name Guybrush Threepwood. That is a crazy name. So this guy's the sheriff, Fester Shinetop, because he's bald. And he's basically telling me to not cause trouble. In fact, he'd prefer if I just left, but obviously I'm not going to do that. And a funny note, I don't remember what game it is, but it's one of the other games. I think it's probably the second, but it's maybe the third game of the series. There's a point you go through a door and you actually come out this door and you're in this little alleyway, but I'm pretty sure you can't go back to the street, so it's like just nostalgic. It's kind of funny. What to do first? Okay, I'm gonna go back. I wanted to show you this area, but there's more I want to show you, and it's off this way. It's actually where we started. We just have to go the other direction, so instead of going down the hill, we just go behind it, and then you'll see. But basically that's how you can go to other places as well that are important, and some of them will get some dialogue going, get some storyline moving. Isn't it so pretty? Governor Marley. And the cool thing about this game is, although there's obviously things you have to do in certain orders, you can kind of do things as they come. A little bit, not a lot, but it's not like a direct, okay, well you didn't do task 1 first, so now you can't move on to task 2 all the time necessarily. Okay, so this is the map of the area, and it's cool because it updates as you move along in the story. So for example, this is just an island and a shore, but once I find out what this is, it's going to change the name for me. This is a little dot, but who knows what that is? I mean, I can't highlight it, nothing happens. This is just a clearing, a fork in the road, a bridge, some lights, and a house. So until I know what those things are, it's not gonna give me any hints. So I'm just gonna go to this clearing first. Let's see. And this, my friends, is a circus. There's a circus. I don't know why, but there is. Someone's gonna have to get the cannon. And as you can probably assume, it's not gonna be one of them.